So what did you miss at Jubilee today? Well, you you missed a lot. Noise and confusion and joy and celebration. And we started the service with Haley Clinton receiving the Bailey Award for volunteer service, an award given by the Triune Church Council. Comes with some scholarship, financial support, which is great because she's off to university. It recognizes the years of volunteer work that Haley has provided and how she's become part of the church. The church has become part of her, and it was a great way to start a service. We also today celebrated baptism. We had three small children. A little girl who was just, Emily was adorable, and two brothers, Morgan and Bryson, who were full of energy, and they brought their friends with them. So we had kids today. We had kids in the aisles. We had kids up and down. We had kids making noise, asking questions. It was fantastic. It was a joyous energy. Bryson informed me that he had 20 books on Jesus and he already knew everything. And that was before his baptism, so you can imagine how much he knows now. It was fantastic. There was a great sense of joy and acceptance and the beauty of journeying together, saying to parents and to children, saying to each other that we're going to do this together and we don't know it all yet. We baptize into a life that we share together, a death, a reality of our humanity, and the resurrection. We are baptized into all of those things in Jesus, but also with each other, that we embody the life of Jesus. We try to live with that daring, with those values, with that intention. We acknowledge, however, our humanity and the struggles and the pain and the death, and commit to not being alone, that we will be together, but we will also recognize God's presence in those times. And then, of course, the resurrection, which in many ways means that we are committing to mystery, to never saying that it's over and done, to knowing that we haven't got it all figured out yet, there's more to come. We did that today, and it was wonderful. We shared the story of second ending of John's Gospel, where Peter and the lads are back to fishing. Almost feels like a dream the way the story is told, and they encounter the risen Christ on the shore, inviting Peter to declare his love 3 times, and sending Peter to feed my sheep. We also heard the story of Saul and his road to Damascus and his encounter with the risen Christ that caused the scales to fall away from his eyes, made him change his name and change entirely his life, that he would become Paul. He would become the first apostle of the risen Christ, that he would be our primary early theologian and set us on a path that takes us to where we are today. Yeah, we heard those stories. But intertwined with those, I mixed some other stories of real people. Those moments when we are confronted by God. A quiet voice within, or a vision, something bigger all around us. Sometimes it comes out of the mouth of a loved one, but sometimes it just comes to us in the silence. And we can, in that moment, accept to listen and to grow, to follow, to let the scales fall away from our eyes, or we could also decide to remain dead. We get to choose life or death. We get to choose to live behind the scales or to let them fall away and to live into the light. That's something that happens in a big way in the Bible. Happened to Saul, certainly happened to Peter, meeting Jesus, but I believe it happens to all of us in little ways, on the bus, sitting at home, going to work, with friends, with family, those moments when we are invited to believe, when we're invited to change our lives, and in doing so even change the world. Yeah. That's what we talked about today. Then we sang, we even danced. And it was a good day. It would have been even better if you'd been with us. So hopefully we'll get to see you soon, because we do. We miss you. Until we see you, think about those moments when you have that opportunity to, I don't know, look behind the curtain and step forward, do something you've never done before, see the world a way you've never seen it before, believe in life in a way you've never believed in it before. Think about those things because they're around you. And get back to us soon so that we can share them. Till we see you, God bless.